Why do you still pay with cash when you have People's Pay mobile app from People's Bank? Scan the Lanka QR code and make your payments with People's Pay mobile payment app from People's Bank.
In a few moments, the news.
Why do you still pay with cash when you have People's Pay mobile app from People's Bank?
This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
.45. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Here is the news edited by Lal Malavarachi and read by J. Yogaraj. First the headlines. Minister of Finance Basil Rajapaksa will present the budget proposals for the year 2022 today. It is significant that the government's expenditure has been slashed by 330 billion rupees from this budget comparing to the previous year. The budget debate will also be present in sign language on behalf of the hearing impaired community. State Minister Lasantha Alagiwana says the existing queues for essential items will end in the coming weeks. The Health Ministry has confirmed 715 persons have tested positive for coronavirus yesterday. News overseas, COP26 cautious welcome for unexpected US-China climate approval. And those are the headlines. Minister of Finance Basil Rajapaksa will present the budget proposals for the financial year 2022 in Parliament today. The budget speech will begin at 2 p.m., the Secretary General of the Parliament, Dhammika Dasanayake, said. This is the 76th budget of an independent Sri Lanka and the second budget of the Gotabaya Rajapaksa rule. Accordingly, for service expenses during the period from 1st January 2022 to 31st December 2022, approval is to be obtained for recurrent and capital expenditure related to the government expenditure amounting to 2,505 billion rupees. The second reading debate of the budget will be held for 7 days from tomorrow to Monday. The vote on the second reading of the budget will take place on Monday at 5 p.m. The committee stage debate will commence on Tuesday, November 23rd and will continue for 16 days, including Saturday, until Friday, December 10th. The third reading and vote will be held on December 10th at 5 p.m. Arrangements have been made to present this year's budget debate in sign language on behalf of the hearing impaired community. Accordingly, a sign language window will be telecast simultaneously with the live telecast during the budget debate. It is significant that the government's expenditure has been slashed by 330 billion rupees from this budget comparing to the previous year. The public gallery in the Parliament will not be open for public during the budget debate period. The special invitees gallery in the House will only be open today for invited High Commissioners and Ambassadors. This news comes to you from Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
Why do you still pay with cash when you have People's Pay mobile app from People's Bank?
State Minister of Consumer Affairs Lasantha Alagiwana says the existing queues for essential items will come to an end in coming weeks. The government has already taken measures to end the shortages of some essential commodities, including LP gas and cement. He made these remarks to media at a discussion held at the SLFP headquarters yesterday. The Health Ministry has confirmed 715 persons have tested positive for coronavirus yesterday. This brings the total of COVID-19 cases identified in the country to 548,061, while over 11,000 patients infected with the virus are currently being treated across the country. Another 19 coronavirus-related deaths for November 10th were reported yesterday, pushing the death toll in the country due to the virus to 13,927. Minister Nimal Siripal Disula says the trade unions have commended the proposal of the cabinet bill to extend the retirement age for the private sector employees in Sri Lanka. The bill has been prepared to extend the retirement age to 60 years with respect to employees who have not attained the age of 52 years on the effective date of the proposed act. The bill received approval at the committee meeting of the Ministerial Consultative Committee on Labour chaired by Minister Nimal Siripal De Silva in Parliament recently. The minister said that there are a large number of vacancies in all the trade zones in Sri Lanka. He added that the move will equally benefit for both the employer and employee as well. It will also provide openings for versatile, well-trained workers to serve for the country extra years, boosting the country's economy, minister said. However, it is reported that there has not been a set retirement age for most employees in the private sector in particular. And that's local news.
Why do you still pay with cash when you have People's Pay mobile app from People's Bank? Scan the Lanka QR code and make your payments with People's Pay mobile payment app from People's Bank.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Vidya Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vidya Mahatmya.
A special gazette notification has been published making it compulsory to obtain prior approval of relevant authorities from public gatherings, activities, events or similar places of meetings. The regulation was made by Minister of Health K.L. Rambukwela under Section 2 and 3 of the Quarantine and Prevention of Diseases Ordinance, Chapter 222. Accordingly, permission should be sought for the maximum number of persons or allowable capacity or percentage of total capacity permitted to participate in such place of gathering, activity, event or similar place of meeting. And that came to you in main news.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vidya Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
Watch Life is brought to you by
Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission.
Health Minister K.L. Rambukwela says that citizens have a responsibility to prevent the fourth wave of COVID-19 in the country. He said crowd of people are converging for street protests and meetings without any regard to the COVID-19 prevention or preventive measures. The minister said that the public support in the prevention of COVID-19 is not in a satisfactory level. Minister K.L. Rambukwela also said that the vaccination card will be made compulsory to enter public places soon based on the advice of the Attorney General. And that was Watchlight.
If you follow technical and vocational education and training courses, select a course registered and accredited institute by TVEC. Be aware on unregistered institutes which are promoting without having registration. Visit www.tvec.gov.lk for more information. Message from Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission.
Coming up, World News.
For unexpected US-China climate agreement. A mass grave found in ancient Peruvian city Chan. The China northeastern city sees highest snowfall in 1,616 years. And those are the headlines. Activists and politicians have cautiously welcomed an unexpected US-China declaration that vowed to boost the climate cooperation. The EU and UN described the move as encouraging and an important step, but Greenpeace said both countries needed to take concrete action. Archaeologists in Peru have uncovered the remains of 25 people in the ancient city of Chan Chan. The skeletons were found in a small space measuring 10 square kilometers in what was once the capital of Peru. The Chimu ruled parts of the present-day Peru. Share of their empire reached its height in the 15th century before their defeat by the Incas. Heavy blizzards in some parts of the northeastern China have brought record snowfall, raising concerns about keeping homes warm in an area hit by power outages earlier this year. In the capital city of Shenyang, in Liaoning province, average snowfall reached 51 centimeters. This is the highest recorded snowfall since 1905, stated the news agency. And that was World News.
Development News is brought to you by Let's take coal out of the coconut tree and make the island thriving and prosperous. Call our hotline 1928. WhatsApp 070 400 1928.
The new complex housing the Madhya Pradesh Sabha, constructed at a cost of 115 million rupees, was vested with the public by Southern Provincial Governor Dr. Willie Gamage on Tuesday morning. Of the total cost, 95 million was from the government's Pura Nigam development plan funded by the Asian Development Bank, while the remaining 20 million rupees was the contribution from the tax money. And that was development news.
Development News was brought to you by the coconut tree is well grown in almost all the parts of the island. It is an exceptional source of extra income. The shell, the husk and almost all the parts of the coconut tree makes you money, providing you with an excellent extra source of income. It will also help to nourish the economy of the country. You will be guided with all necessary informations regarding the coconut cultivation, with the novel cultivation techniques and all other related and upgraded informations by the Coconut Research Institute, Lunavilla. Call our hotline 1928. WhatsApp 070 400 1928.
Moving on with sports news.
Australia came back from the brink to beat Pakistan by 5 wickets in another gripping men's T20 World Cup semi-final. Needing 20 off the final 10 balls, Matthew Wade was dropped by Hassan Ali before hitting the next 3 deliveries for 6 to complete a stunning pursuit of 177 in Dubai. Australia had been struggling at 96 for 5 despite batting performance of 49 from David Warner before Wade and Marcus Stoinis' grandstand finish. Wade smashed an unbeaten 41 off only 17 balls, while Stoinis finished 40 not out of 21. And that was sports news.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 gold sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners. From October 1st, 2021 to September 30th, 2022. Remit a minimum of $100 or an equivalent amount in any foreign currency through NSB U-Trust for 6 months consecutively. Send more money and increase the chances of winning.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Oxford College of Business bagged the 9th spot in the best 100 small and medium business category global firm Great Place to Work. The survey conducted by the global firm Great Place to Work reached out to 3.3 million employees from over 1,000 companies across 16 countries in Asia and the Middle East. It involves 18 different industries under the 3 categories, namely small and medium and large and multinational. Among the factors considered in the survey are the well-being of the workers, innovation, pride and fairness.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Cash through NSB globally and win wonderful gifts locally. Will you be the lucky winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee? 50 co-sovereigns for the top prize winner of the NSB Golden Jubilee. Scooters for the 10 second prize winners. iPhones for the 10 third prize winners. Mountain bikes for the 29 fourth prize winners.
Economic news. Courtesy of
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
Sri Lanka's central bank has called for a price formula for petroleum, which are now under price controls administered by the Finance Ministry amid as the US Federal Reserve prints money, firing a commodity bubble while domestic money printing weakens the rupee. The Sri Lanka's Finance Ministry gave the go-ahead for state-run Ceylon Petroleum Corporation to raise prices on June 12th. And that was economic news.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibility. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
Weather report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, brings Nanasa app, a trilingual educational mobile app for online learning with video-based lessons from grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with the Nanasa app. No subscription fees. Download via Google Play Store, App Store, Huawei Store or Windows. Dialogue, the future today.
The Met Department says showers will occur at times in Western, Sabaragamu, Northwestern and Central provinces and in Galle and Mathura districts. Showers may occur in the Northern province during the morning hours. Showers or thundershowers may occur at a few places in Uva province and in Ampara and Batticaloa districts in the evening or night. Fairly heavy showers above 75 millimeters can be expected at some places in Western, Sabaragamu, Central and Northwestern provinces.
Weather report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, brings Nanasa app, a trilingual educational mobile app for online learning with video-based lessons from grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with the Nanasa app. No subscription fees. Download via Google Play Store, App Store, Huawei Store or Windows. Dialogue, the future today.
Before we wind up this news broadcast, let's look at the main points once again. Minister of Finance Basil Rajapaksa will present the budget proposals for the year 2022 today. It is significant that the government's expenditure has been slashed by 330 billion rupees from this budget comparing to the previous year. The budget debate will also be present in sign languages on behalf of the hearing impaired community. State Minister Lasantha Alagiamana says the existing queues for essential items will end in coming weeks. The Health Ministry has confirmed 715 persons have tested positive for coronavirus yesterday. And with that, we conclude this morning news broadcast of Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.